Okay, so next up, let's get this bookstore. You know what? I may do a couple story missions. I don't know. We'll see. I will either do challenge missions or story because that's pretty much all I have left. One more bookstore left. You don't have anything new for me. I swear to God, I just checked you, but no, you don't. Yeah, I think I checked the last stream. If I just checked you, I meant I checked him in this sequence. I want to go to a Herald again and lower my notoriety. I may just suck it up, Buttercup, and just do a campaign mission. Because the next sequence, I believe the next sequence is one that takes us to Cappadocia. Actually, no. I should really work on the challenges sooner rather than later. Because there will be a point in the story where, if I remember correctly, things kind of go really fast, and there'll be a point of no return, so to speak. Where, oh, there's a bookstore I missed over there. There'll be a point of no return, so to speak, where you kind of are forced to just leave Constantinople for a set time. And I want to make sure I have everything done in Constantinople before that happens. I remember, I don't remember much from the last playthrough, but I do remember returning to Masyaf with Sophia, and I do remember, doing another carriage chase, session. The heck? Uh, oh, I'm blind. I was so confused, like, where's that sign? I was so confused. I thought it was, like, up above me. I was starting to climb the building just because for some reason I thought the sign was on the roof. Okay. So to the Herald, let's go backtrack a little bit to get to the bookstore I missed. And I think that's actually about it, voice crack. Let me. Oh no, there is a blacksmith, a tailor, and another tailor over here. And then we are essentially done with the shops. What I may end up doing is, for the next foreseeable future, I may end up using my money. I may end up going around another clockwise fashion and buying the landmarks in order. We actually have the landmark in Galata, if I remember correctly. Yes, we do. So we just need the Zarek Mosque, the Bayezid Mosque. So there is a blacksmith I never bought. There is another one kind of the Grand Bazaar here. So it's 3 landmarks, 4 right here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I already have this one. 11, 12. And this may be 13, or maybe the one that I. No, that's 13. Alright, so there's 13 landmarks we need to buy, and that's probably gonna be over 100,000 at the very least. But, we will eventually be buying everything. Getting Constantinople income up to 100%. In the meantime, let's go ahead and head towards this bookstore. I I may end up leaving this game running for a couple hours just so that I have like a lot of money, because would prefer I would honestly prefer to get everything done before I do the main story. I don't know why those Byzantines attacked me. And what did I do to you? I was just running past you. Oh wait, I think those actually Templars? They might be. I'm not sure. This should be the last bookstore. Alright. Next up, let's make our way to this tailor. And we'll see if the word escapes me. Herald pops up along the way. You can tell I'm just kind of out of it. I'm just. Uh, I have had frequent issues with insomnia where I am unable to fall asleep, and I'm actually on like 3 different medications that's supposed to help me sleep. I am on a medication that's supposed to lower my heart rate so that I will get tired. I'm on an antidepressant, but I'm only using it for its drowsiness side effect. And I have a prescription for melatonin that you can buy at any store over the counter. And none of them ever is really effective in helping me sleep. In fact, the next time I go to my doctor, I'm gonna see if I can get like a increase in my dosage, because it's getting kind of crazy. Because I'll take my meds at like 7 o'clock, and I'll just go to bed like at 8 or 9, and just will lie awake in my bed, unable to fall asleep. And the thing is, if I just stay up and I watch TV, or if I even if I just read a book, that would still get me wired enough for me to just not be able to fall asleep at all. And that's just really frustrating, because I had like an issue last night where I was literally just up watching the clock tick on by, and I've literally been unable to sleep until 1 o'clock in the morning. And then when I was able to sleep, I woke up 4 hours later. So not too happy. It's just And to top it all off, I don't even just have insomnia. I also have something called parasomnia, which is essentially an abnormal sleeping disorder. And this is a common dream that people with parasomnia have. And this is just an example of something that I encounter when I'm trying to sleep. I literally had moments where I will be lying in bed and I'll just be in like a dream state where I'm like asleep technically, but I'm also awake. I can just look down at my feet and just see it on my thing, but I can't move. I'm conscious, but also not conscious. If that makes sense. And in this dream, I feel like that there is someone standing in my room, and I know that he is there to kill me. And I always wake up right as he is going to kill me. It's just a really dark dream. But after a while, and the thing is, I will scream for help, but it just comes out as a coarse whisper. So it's like it's essentially like you're mute and you can't call for help, and you know that you're in danger. And it's just I've had that dream so many times, and after a certain time, I was just it sounds so odd and kind of sadistic, but I would literally after like the thousandth time I had this dream, I would just say, just do it, just kill me already, just so I can wake up, just kill me. And there's just I will wake up after he just smothers me. It's very strange. It's just like an example of parasomnia. It's really stupid. But I've also had a recurring dream where like it feels like I'm being pulled backwards along my bed, like my body is going towards and past the pillows, and I would feel like I would just be going through a wall, my bedroom wall, and it's very strange, but it's just at one point I let it just go as far as it will take me. I remember in that dream, if I don't try to wake up, if I just let it continue, I this one time I tried to let it continue, and it took me. I went backwards and went down. Like it was like I was unchained, being dragged down, and and at the end I was in hell, just being mounted on the wall. And I woke up uh, when I was shocked by something. It's very strange, but that's just like a real experience I have where it's just I have issues with parasomnia. That's like a real thing that people will just encounter, and I really wish there was a fix for that. But the thing that would really cause stuff like that from happening is really stress. And if I have finals coming up, if I have a live stream, a special live stream that I need to get ready for, if I have to do this, if I have to like go to the doctor's appointment that I'm stressing out about, anything could really trigger cases of insomnia and parasomnia. It's really frustrating when it happens. So that's something that I encounter just almost on a nightly basis at this point. I swear to God that this is just like the fifth week in a row I've had cases of insomnia where I'm not able to fall asleep until 1 o'clock in the morning. And half the time I sleep in until like 9 or 10 in the morning. And this is the one time where I just woke up at 5 o'clock, just wide awake, unable to fall back to sleep. But life is not so grand for me. It really sucks. Would not wish these sleep disorders on even the worst of my bullies. Uh, I really wish that there was a definite fix for this, but if there's no easy fix for stress, You just kind of have to learn to deal with it. But it's just, it's something that I constantly have to deal with. Oh, there is a faction building I never bought. It's something that I frequently have to deal with, and it's just, it really kind of sucks when it happens. But, I've learned a few strategies to deal with it. I've actually learned over the years to actually force myself awake, not just in my regular dreams, but even in issues where I having cases of parasomnia. I've learned to force myself to wake up from those nightmares. It's just something that I've learned to deal with over the years. Is really kind of sucks when it happens, but what can you do? For those curious how you could force yourself to wake up in normal dreams, you can still control your eyes when you're dreaming, and I've learned to actually force my eyes open whenever I think that I'm about to have a nightmare or something. It's just like something that I do to force myself awake. Because I've reached a point in my life where all my dreams are kind of looping. But I swear to God, I've had the same dream for the thousandth time, and I've learned to recognize when a dream is going to turn into a nightmare, and I just force myself awake by forcing my eyes open when I'm about to get into a nightmare. It's just something I kind of learned to do over the years. This is the last shop, I believe, that we have not bought. So let me go ahead. Can I check my where is it? The challenges. So I need to use. Oh, that's really nice. I need to use Aerostorm 15 times. I need to call assassins during a fight 15 more times. And I need to call assassins on a target 6 more times. So let's work on Aerostorm first. Which I believe is just holding down the LB. Alright, let's. That actually. I need to actually check something. I know that what I just said was Aerostorm, but I want to check something in regards to the challenges. Sleep skill. Whoops. It is Assassins. Yeah. So I really haven't done that at all. For some reason, I thought I made some progress on that, but I really haven't done Aerostorm at all. Alright, so that's something we're going to work on. So we're just gonna run around and continue to work on this. What other challenges can we work on in the meantime while we're waiting for Aerostorm to recharge? Because let's try and be efficient about this. Mercenaries. These mercenaries on guards. Need to do it 7 more times. Destroy a scaffold by throwing someone into it. Kill an enemy using a thrown weapon. I don't know what that is. Disarm and kill a guard with his own weapon. That's something I could do. I have no idea what a Byzantine Amagavar, but apparently killed 19 of them. Perform a hook and throw. I honestly forget how you do that. And a kill streak of 5 kills. So something we could run around and do is work on the mercenaries. Oh, I know what that is. Okay, I know what throwing weapon is. That's throwing knives. I was not thinking of throwing knives. So I guess while I'm waiting for Aerostorm to recharge, I will go in and run around and try and find mercenaries. I think this one should be closer. I don't know where the nearest mercenary is. Guards are everywhere, so it's not like I'm gonna run out of guards. I don't know where the nearest mercenary is. Again, I have to do this anyway for 100% completion, so I might as well work on it now. And I would like to get done with everything before, I'd like to get done with everything before, I complete the, main story. Which means I will have to do some farming of some kind. Just leave my game on while I just watch YouTube or Netflix on my phone. Oh, which reminds me, something else that happened to me recently that I'm very annoyed with. I had to delete my email account that I've had since 2003. My very first email I ever created. Because for the umpteenth time, my account was hacked. And freaking Netflix was commandeered for me this time, and that's tied to my email account. And I had to just, this is like the 5th time that my account was hacked. Where the heck is a mercenary group? So the 5th time my account was hacked, and I eventually just decided to say, F it, I'll change everything over from my broken into email account. And I know it's my email account that's a problem. I just transfer everything from my my old email account to a new one, and that's what I did. But this person, I don't know, like, the very first time my account was hacked, it was my Crunchyroll account, and it was, I don't use my email that's connected to at all. Where the heck are the mercenaries? I don't use the email that my thing is connected to at all. And, so I never noticed that I was getting emails from Crunchyroll saying suspicious activity found. Is this you? And it'll say like my account was accessed in Venezuela. Obviously, I'm not in Venezuela. I'm seeing a bunch of Romanis, but I'm not seeing any guards, mercenaries. But my, like, I had an issue where my Crunchyroll was first hacked. It said it was being hacked by someone in Venezuela, and they changed my settings from English to Spanish. And then then I got a notification saying it was taken over by someone in I don't know, like Brazil. And then it's just I get like a notification saying that it was. And I get the notification saying that my it was taken over by someone in yeah, what was it? Uh, I think it was Italy or somewhere in Europe. And they, in that third attempt, they actually changed my email account to some clearly a bot email. It had like numbers, like 30 different numbers in the name, and I had to call like the customer service thing or Crunchyroll to restore my email account and ownership of my account to me. And it was really stupid. It's just I don't understand like how this happened. I ended up having to go through all this hassle, and eventually I changed my password on my Crunchyroll account, thinking that that was how they had access to it, but they actually changed it. That actually accessed it through my email. I'm actually looking for. Here's more everything because it'll be easier if I just hover around there. I I thought that my issues with my hacked email was over and done with at that moment, but nope. Next thing you know, my Netflix account was hacked. And then I went ahead and I dealt with that, and they changed everything to Russian. They completely removed my profile and changed it to Russian. And I know it was like a woman that hacked my account or was using my account. Because when I eventually got my Netflix account back, they they were watching like a bunch of romance movies and like The Handmaid's Tales and just all these TV shows that I would never watch in a million years. So I managed to get my account back from then, and I again changed my password on Netflix and get my issues over with. Then they got my Netflix got hacked again, and this time it's in Spanish. And they again, I swear to God, it was like a female person that had access to it. Because guess what? They watched it. They added 3 profiles, removed my profile, and watched like a bunch of uh, girl shows on my thing. That's the best thing I can describe it as. Just girl shows. Because I don't know too many guys that would just. Oh shit. I don't know too many guys that would. Uh, I don't know too many guys that would just watch romance movies. I really don't. I don't. I don't know if anyone ever has issues with being hacked, but it's really. It's not fun. I eventually just decided to just delete my email altogether and just instead just try and transfer all my accounts that I use except for YouTube over from my old email account that I deleted over to my Gmail account with two-factor security on. And I also had security options on all the accounts that I could. It's just really dumb. I really shouldn't have had this much issues with hacking, but people are jerks. They just, if they see an easy opportunity to exploit someone. Oh, and that's not even the worst part. I didn't notice my Netflix was hacked, and it was hacked for 2 months. They changed my membership to premiums. I never knew that I was paying like $100 for a membership that I didn't even want. I had like basic membership on Netflix, and they changed my membership to premium, and it was paying out of my pocket. I was so mad about that, and it's just really went ahead and did that. God, that's just a jerk move. That's really a jerk move. I don't know if anyone ever has issue with hacking, but it's really not fun.